The answer is no. Longtime U.S. Senator Dan Coats says he will not seek re-election in 2016. Jeff Newmeyer has more on a distinguished political career now on a countdown to the finish line. Jeff, I suppose this does not come as a complete surprise.
Yeah, I think that's accurate, Melissa. Coats is 71, and if he'd ran and won next year, he would have been knocking on the door of 80 years of age at the end of that next term. Not an issue now, because the Republican announced today he will serve out his current 6-year term, then call it quits. Living in the public eye started for Coats back in 1981 when he represented Northeast Indiana in Congress. When Senator Dan Quayle became vice president, Coats moved to the Senate, retired in 1998, did a 4-year stint as U.S. ambassador to Germany, and then in 2010 got the voters to give him another 6 years on Capitol Hill. We let you hear from Coats and a Fort Wayne City Council member who admires the senator.
This was not an easy decision. While I believe I am well positioned to run a successful campaign for another 6-year term, I have concluded that the time has come to pass this demanding job to the next generation of leaders.
I think that the party of Northeast Indiana will just be extremely appreciative for all of his service. He's done a great job, and I appreciate that he jumped back in, that he heard the call, and that he served us so faithfully the second time around.
And of course, when something like this happens, it doesn't take long for the attention to turn then to who will be the replacement.
Yeah, it's early, Melissa, but one name that certainly comes to mind as a possible successor to Coats, Congressman Marlin Stutzman. Stutzman finished runner-up to Coats in the last GOP Senate primary. If he would run for Senate next year, that would create an opening for our congressional seat and make that race very interesting. We'll have to see what happens here.
Yeah, I have a feeling it'll be a big field in this primary for sure. Thank you, Jeff.
Yep.